how to react calmly when everything's on fire, how to stay clear when a storm is raging inside. If you've ever regretted saying something in a hurry, this video will get you hooked. Today, you will learn one Stoic practice that will help you manage your emotions simply, clearly, every day, without a complicated philosophy, without meditating for an hour, only what really works. I remember once being yelled at by a stranger in line. I had a hard day, and everything inside flared up. Resentment, anger, the desire to respond. But something held him back. One thought, one phrase, and I was able to smile, not because he was weak, but because he was free. Do you want to know what that phrase was and how you can use it in your life today? Let's start with the main thing. The Stoics did not seek to suppress emotions. They sought to control the perception that generates emotions. Emotions are not the enemy. It's a signal, but it's important. Who's driving? You or your impulsiveness? Imagine you are a fortress. The sea is stormy, the waves are hitting the rocks, but the walls are standing. Stoic practice is the strengthening of these walls. And the first stone in the foundation is the separation of external and internal. The Stoics said, there are things that depend on us, and there are those that do not. Everything beyond our control, opinions, actions of others, weather, news, should not steal our peace. What depends on us, our choice, our view of the situation, our inner decision is to respond, not react. That's the main practice. When you feel that an emotion is taken over, tell yourself, it's out of my control. I choose how to react. A simple phrase, but behind it is freedom. This technique is called Stoic retreat, an inner step back. You don't merge emotions, you observe them, and you choose. Seneca wrote, anger is a short-term madness. He advised taking a break. Don't answer right away, give yourself time. This pause is freedom. The next time someone taps into your triggers, try it. Take a breath. Mentally say, this is beyond my control. And look how the feeling changes. And here's what's important. The Stoics were not dry scientists, but people who had experienced a lot. Epictetus was a slave. Marcus Aurelius was emperor during the time of plague and wars. And both of them learned to be calm inside, amidst the chaos. Epictetus taught, you can't control what happens to you, but you can control how it will change you. This is Stoic courage. Practice for everyday life is an internal journal of emotions. Every evening, what caused you to have a strong reaction? Why? What could you have done differently? This develops self-observation, which is the key to emotional balance. Example, you got cut off on the road. The first reaction is anger. The second is that you remember, this is beyond my control. Take a deep breath. You choose not to turn on. It's not weakness, it's power. Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself every day, today I will meet fools, evil, ungrateful. And prepared for this, he accepted in advance that the world would not be perfect. It makes us ready, not vulnerable. Daily ritual. In the morning, a reminder to yourself that the world will be in chaos. In the evening, we'll discuss where I've kept calm and where I haven't, without judgment, with interest. Imagine how your week would have changed if you had had at least one conflict calmly, if you hadn't started one argument, if only you had spent one evening not in introspection, but in acceptance. And another practice is the question of Marcus Aurelius. Will this emotion help me to be a better person? If not, let go. It's not emotion that controls you, you choose, we cannot avoid pain, stress, and resentment, but we can learn to be stronger than the emotion in the moment. This is the Stoic path, not stubbornness, but dignity. In a world where everyone screams, a Stoic is someone who knows how to be silent. In a world where everyone is judged, a Stoic is someone who understands. In a world where everyone reacts, the Stoic chooses the answer. You'll get more resilient every day, and not because everything is going according to plan. It's because you're no longer a slave to circumstances. Remember, you don't extinguish feelings. You become free. You don't run from emotions. You direct them. How a rider guides a wild horse. This is the Stoic art of managing yourself when no one else can save you. And every day is a workout. You've already started. Now you know that emotions are not enemies, but signals. And you have a simple tool, a Stoic retreat. The phrase, "This is beyond my control. I choose how to react." It can change your days, and through that, your life. Try to apply it in the next 24 hours in one difficult situation. Just notice how you felt, retreated, chose. This will be a step not towards indifference, but towards freedom. If Marcus Aurelius had been there, he might have said, "Don't look for peace outside. Find him inside, and this calmness will be your shield." If you like this, be sure to watch the video, "You Are Stronger Than You Think: The Stoic Truth." There we go even deeper, and we talk about the inner power that you underestimate.